Did you know that The Little Mermaid is about an unrequited gay romance? The author, Hans Christian Andersen, had an incredibly complex relationship with his sexuality. He was entirely repulsed by the idea of physical love. In one diary entry, he states that he was so overcome by fear that he trembled at the sight of a half-naked lady. And in another instance, where his friends suggest they should find themselves some ladies, he becomes so scared by the idea that he cries and runs away. Despite his rejection of physical love, Andersen was certainly a hopeless romantic. He would regularly fall deeply in love, especially with people who couldn't return his affection. One such crush developed on his friend Edward Collin. Now, it was incredibly common for men of this time to express the affection they had for their friends in letters. Being honest about your emotions. What a radical idea. But even by 19th century standards, Andersen took his further than friendship. I long for you, yes. This moment I long for you as if you were a lovely girl. No one have I ever wanted to thrash as much as you, but neither has anyone been loved so much by me as you. I languish for you as for a pretty Calambrian wench. My sentiments for you are those of a woman. The femininity of my nature and our friendship must remain a mystery. However, Collin was unable to reciprocate this emotion. Soon after, Collin was to be married. And rather than face the pain of the wedding, Andersen would go on retreat, and he would write The Little Mermaid. The story of a creature who doesn't belong, who risks everything for love, and in the end, has to watch her prince marry someone else right in front of her eyes. This story is undeniably darker and more insidious than the animated adaptation. It doesn't have a happy ending. The Little Mermaid risks far more than her voice. Every step she takes on land will feel like glass penetrating her feet. And if she fails to win the prince, she gives up her chance for an immortal soul. The Little Mermaid isn't victorious. The prince falls in love with a real princess. The Little Mermaid throws herself into the ocean, killing both herself and her chance of an immortal soul. After his wedding, Andersen would send the story to Collin, making it abundantly clear the story is about the struggles of an unrequited queer romance. And I can only assume that Disney will carry these queer themes into their new adaptation, cause God forbid we veer from the original. And for more unknown lessons from history, you know where to find me at Kinky History.